Hey people of the verse, welcome to the channel. It's the Eradicator, and you can see that now I am at Crusader L3, one of the brand new Lagrange points here with those beautiful new volumetric clouds that we have at those Lagrange points. I gotta say, this is not the purpose of this video, but it definitely brings a lot of charms and ambience to the game, something that was definitely missing. Did not really realize it before seeing it with my own eyes, but I am genuinely impressed. I'll try to make a dedicated video about these, but let's talk about one of the brand new features of Star Citizen 3.12, the mining attachments that we can get at the refinery decks here. So you can buy one of those, for example, one of those multi-tools. I was buying the wrong thing, of course, on stream, but if you want to get eventually the tractor beam, you will be able to find it. Not necessarily here. I was trying to think maybe it is available on the shelf. It is not, but fear not, because you will eventually find it in the kiosk here, and it is available for buy, and it is relatively cheap, so feel free to buy a couple of them. And well, I eventually tried to wanted to try this this tractor beam attachment. It works really great. Look at that, how quickly I got to this Gladius, and I wanted to see the difference between before and after. This is the investigation mission here at the Kovalex condo, where you have to find evidence that Ellen Ward's husband was not responsible for the incident here. And normally, you know, going from one place to another in EVA is always a little bit of a drag, right? It's not an experience that I necessarily enjoy, but with that particular tractor beam, which I use kind of like a Spider-Man, right? You can see that instead of me attracting anything, I am being attracted by whatever my beam is touching, and I can get to places much quicker than if I was using my regular EVA thrusters. Now, one thing that I did notice using this tractor beam attachment is just how nerfed the EVA flight suit has been. In the past, it was very easy to rotate. You can see I'm trying to rotate towards the right angle. I was upside down, but it took a ridiculously long amount of time. And on top of that, there was also some kind of movement. I was continuing rotating despite me stopping rotating. So it seems like there's some kind of inertia at the same time, which makes EVA quite unpleasant. I don't know what they were trying to do. Is it because I have a very heavy suit? You know, that is the heavy 40% protection suit. Perhaps it could be the reason, but nevertheless, this was not something that I particularly enjoyed. Anyway, as you can see, oops, that is also something you gotta watch out for. You know, in your environment, it's very easy to bounce on the objects that are around you. I was doing a live stream as I was recording this footage, and you guys in the chat were wondering if it was possible to attract some of those vending machines that are available at this particular location, and I tried to do my best, but unfortunately I was not able to. In fact, I was not even able to use the mouse wheel to scroll down or up power, so maybe I did something wrong. I do a lot of things wrong, by the way, in videos, so that is entirely possible. But instead of attracting those particular objects, it seemed that I was the one who was being attracted to them, no matter how heavy they were or how light they were compared to me. So that's pretty much everything that I did here at the Complex Condo. I tried this time at another mission to see if the experience was as enjoyable as my first try. You can see I am now in a commorate trying to restore the commorate. Again, yeah, you gotta really be watching out for those walls, or because it's very easy to just bounce and lose control of your flight suit, which gives extra, forces you to give extra attention to how you are handling yourself. So going toward here, that little uplink, for those of you who have never done that mission, and a lot of you guys have recently either joined the channel or Star Citizen overall, right? This is a mission that actually pays quite well. 8,000 Alpha UEC just to get there and to press that button and then get out of this location. You can see here that now the next objective is going to be to leave the area, right? So all I have to do is to find, there you go, the right place. I'm barely using the tractor beam, as you can see. I'm just clicking a little bit as if it was just a regular gun actually, and this is how I get my way around. You don't need to use it too much, otherwise you're going to get too much traction, too much speed, which will then make you bounce against the object that you are going to, and then you will lose your trajectory, which is then going to send you flying, bouncing against the elements of your surrounding. That is not fantastic, but let's see if I can also get inside the ship like this. Oh, looks like the old bug here that made me fall down on the door of the Cutlass is back, unfortunately. Last try. I know I haven't tried cargo, but I will try if it's possible to also carry corpses here. Some of the corpses of the enemy NPCs that I have eradicated here at Security Post Carré. Let's say I want to put them to put everybody in my Cutlass, right? It seems like those corpses can be lifted up and down, but they cannot be moved to other locations, unfortunately. It is possible to drag them, but you can see every time I'm trying to put them somewhere else, they seem to be going automatically to wherever they were at their original point, which I hope it's a bug and is also going to be fixed in the future. So that's it, guys, for my original reaction here, my very first impressions with the tractor beam attachment. So far I'm not really convinced of how useful it is, but again, we all know that this is tier 1 or tier 0 implementation, right? So there are going to be more uses, and it is obviously going to be polished and refined over time. But tell me what you guys think. Have you find any usefulness apart from maybe using it to go a little bit faster in EV? I would like to know everything that you are thinking of in the comments down below. This video is brought to you by the people who support this channel on Patreon and via the join button as well. Supporters of the channel get access to lots of cool perks, such as access to my private Discord, your question answered in the show, you get to know when I'm going to play, and also you get to have a chance to influence the editorial line of the channel. Any help is appreciated, starts at just $1 a month. Thank you very much for watching. This is The Eradicator, and I'll see you guys later.